I'm definitely the American dream.
Alexa, turn the TV off. Oh, we gotta turn that lamp off too.
Probably want to close that bathroom door.
Is the camera good? No, me and this camera be. That's better. Oh, Lordy. Oh, Lord. Look like it ain't been clean good at all. Ew. Let's put up a little story here. Let's see. Not on my face. What's up, y'all? Happy Thursday. I'm doing it right when I'm doing my story. We're going, huh? Yeah. Then you turn on the water. What's up? He washing out his wine glass so we can get our drinks going. Whoosh. Hey, girl. Let's do a little story. What's up, y'all? Come join us right now. We're going live. Bradley Party of Six YouTube channel. Come hang out with us. All right, had to put up a little Instagram story. What's up? How's your week been so far? So far, hell, it's about over. Thank the Lord. My goodness. Some weeks just seem, I don't know, just so much longer than others. And I felt like this week seemed kind of long. So I'm happy tomorrow is Friday. I am definitely happy that tomorrow is Friday because, like I said, some weeks just seem a lot longer than others. So you sound like me. Rough but surviving. That's like the theme. Man, really, that's like everybody's theme. Rough but surviving. I'm trying to find this video so I can put the link up.
What's up, everybody?
Bro, where's the freaking video? I don't know. I'll find it. It doesn't matter. Hey. It's almost over, girl. We done almost made it. Hey, Dawn, Jayla, Rochelle, Jared. Welcome. In class. How much longer you got? I know you said you were back in school. How much longer do you have? Let me finish putting up this story. At Bradley Party of Six. All right. Okay. But yeah, it's just been.
You posted on your stories or Bradley Party of Six stories?
In my stories. But I tagged Bradley Party of Six. So you can repost it. I couldn't find the link really quickly, so I didn't get it. What y'all got tonight? What y'all had to drink? Rochelle in class, so you better not have nothing. You better not have nothing to drink.
It's boring as that class says. She said it is. I'm pretty sure it's probably not. Wouldn't be mad if she did.
What y'all got to drink? I got some water. I got this cup from Target, and y'all, this has been my favorite, like, walk around the house water cup. I have different water bottles. Don't shake your head. I have different water bottles that I like for different reasons. Like my coldest water bottle, that's my gym water bottle all day.
Which one?
The one with the straw.
You got several of those.
I know, but my purple one is right there.
Yeah.
So
I say that was being funny.
My coldest water bottle, that's my favorite. like for the gym and for like leaving the house. Like when I'm in the car, I'll take the one, I just take it with me, go to the gym, whatever, or I just take a bottle of water with me in the car. This one is my favorite, like walk around the house water bottle.
No,
it is
because it's new.
It is new. No, but I love it. It has the handle. You can drink out of a straw.
What was new before that one?
You can just sip out of it. And it has like a little sippy part right here, or you can drink out the straw. It has the handle. You can just walk around like this. It's amazing.
What was the cup before that one?
That's from Target, guys.
What was the cup before that one?
I don't know. I was drinking out the coldest water bottle.
And then what was the cup before that one?
I was drinking in the pink one. I don't know, because I've been drinking out of coldest water bottles for a couple years now.
Or how about you just? It's been a couple of years that you've been drinking just out there. Like a year ago, you bought those water bottles with the countdown on them. Because you needed those because they told you when.
It wasn't a year ago. We was in the other house and I bought them.
No, you bought them since we've been. You bought new ones. Yeah, you bought those ones out there. You bought new ones since we've been here.
I'm not.
You have.
I'm not.
Because it's two of them under the sink.
I'm not. I know them from the other house.
No, they're not.
Yeah, they are.
They're not.
I don't know what you're talking about, y'all. Anyway.
You know what you're talking about because you buy so much shit.
This is my favorite walk around the house water bottle. I got it from Target. It was at $25, but it is well worth it. I use it every day. I love it. And then we're about to drink some Opera Prima Blue Moscato sparkling wine. It was on sale at the grocery store last week, so I picked it up. I was on one of my wine binges, so I picked up 6 bottles because you get 10% off if you get 6 bottles. So this was one of them. It was like $7. Maybe it was like $10. Like $10 or $7, somewhere around there. So I picked this one up, Blue Moscato sparkling wine. So we about to drink that. You want to open it? I can't open these. I get scared. Don't point it at me.
I'm not about to open it by you. Wow.
Whatever. Oh, man. First part of your class is for 8 weeks, and then the next one starts another 8 weeks. You got it, girl. Hang in there. You got it. It'll be over before you know it. I need a drink. Get one as soon as you get off. Just a small drink, just to take the edge off. Those things be scary. They scare me. I won't open them. Oh my God. Relaxing and enjoying your night, Jared. I feel it. Like I said, one more work day to go. Well, for some of us, I know people work different schedules, but at least for me, one more work day to go. It has been rough. These people been getting on my daggone nerves all week. Look, one little glass and you be halfway through the bottle, for real. One little tiny glass and you be halfway through the bottle.
Why are you pouring it like that?
Like what?
That's not how you pour wine.
How do you pour wine? What do you mean?
You don't just pour it like this.
How do you pour it?
Like I was just doing.
How are you doing it? Oh, wait. The sticker was coming. Are you talking about because how I was holding it?
You was just pouring it like nobody pours wine like that.
What? I don't understand. You never said that before.
Cause I ain't never seen you just pour. Well, you're right. Cause I don't drink wine with you so often.
Most times I drink out the bottle, right? It's a bottle right on my dresser upstairs. I gotta drink right out the bottle sometimes. These people be stressing me out. You see, I can't even pour. I'm trying to pour, and he's talking about, why am I pouring like that?
Cause nobody pours wine like that.
I didn't know it was a way you pour wine.
You know there was a way you pour wine.
No, you get it out the bottle into your glass. No, excuse me. What?
I ain't saying nothing.
So why are you looking like
I'm
that?
just letting it breathe a little bit. What?
What did that even mean?
Why is it?
I don't think you need to let $8 wine breathe. I really don't. I really don't. It's $8 wine.
It's all wine.
Whatever. Gigi got a Moscow Mule.
I could go for a Moscow Mule.
I don't think I've ever had one.
Yeah.
Have I?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think I ever had one. I know a lot of people get them. I don't think I've ever actually tried a Moscow. What's in it?
I mean, you can put a fairly whatever you want, but most people make it with vodka.
Oh, vodka. Maybe that's why I never had none. I really don't drink vodka. all like that. Started dieting. Okay, girl. No meat February. Girl, you better than me. No meat. I need I really don't. Oh,
Chicken.
I feel like now I do. Like with as much as we work out, I feel like the protein obviously helps fill you up. Like nice cuts of like steak and chicken that we eat and fish and stuff like that. But I don't know. I've always said I really didn't need meat. Like I've never been a huge meat eater, but I feel like the more I work out, the more I like see I'm eating meat more because I feel like I need the protein and I need the like heartiness in my stomach or whatever to stick to my stomach. It definitely helps keep you full. Go girl though. No meat February. I got you.
Stay in a calorie. Just make sure you staying in a calorie deficit. That's it. If you're trying to, I don't know if there's a diet for weight loss purposes or just I don't know a realignment. But biggest thing is if you're trying to lose weight, make sure you're staying in a calorie deficit.
So hard. Because I ate 4 chocolate chip cookies. Well, 3. MJ ate 1. So I just ate 3 chocolate chip cookies. What?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing at all.
Mind your business.
You're right. That's what I'm doing.
Whatever.
So when did these cookies get here? Are these cookies that supposed to be
No,
going last
it's the
week?
same. Yeah, I never ate them.
No.
So technically.
So this was ones that was supposed to be going last Sunday.
And I just didn't eat them though. Yeah.
These also the ones you cooked on Tuesday?
They're the same. Yeah. It's from the same pack.
You just keep cooking them.
I didn't buy it. They're gone now.
Oh, okay.
There's only 12 in there. I didn't buy new ones.
There's no new one going to pop up?
No, there's not.
Like that.
And if they did, mind your business.
Like that apple pie that popped up here yesterday?
It wasn't yesterday. It was Sunday.
No, that was the other day. Or peach pie. Oh, I'm sorry. That was a peach pie the other day.
Apple pie. And I only had a little bit of it.
That wasn't yesterday. I mean, that wasn't Sunday. It was a pie you just cooked the other day.
I threw it away yesterday.
And you cooked it like Tuesday or one day.
Oh my God. You just...
I'm telling too much.
It was Sunday. I'm trying to tell you. You arguing me when I bought it.
I didn't say you. I'm talking about when it was consumed.
Yeah, it's like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and I threw it away Wednesday.
I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. All right, where we at? Plans for Super Bowl weekend. What we doing?
I actually got to text my best friend to see what I'm doing. What I am doing.
You going somewhere?
Probably won't be watching the Super Bowl with you. You don't watch the Super Bowl?
You ain't going nowhere.
How come I'm not?
You staying here.
Okay. If I might be going to watch the Super Bowl. I don't know what my Super Bowl plans are.
You staying right at home.
Okay. So.
Let's tell Will to bring his ass up here.
Yeah. So I haven't.
Tell him he needed to bring some more of that chicken and rice.
They might want to actually have a party with people that actually are going to, watch the game. Talk, not just sit on their computer and edit videos, be actually enthralled in the actual football game.
Just tell them to bring over some more of that chicken and rice. That was so good.
They probably have something that they have. I probably
his friend come over.
I probably will not be on Super Bowl Sunday. I probably will not be. Okay.
His friend come over and like his friend and his girlfriend, and they come over and they just like bring a whole spread. Like they come over. I mean, they got appetizers. Like we don't ask them to do this. They just come over with like a whole dinner to feed our entire family.
They tell me that they're bringing food. Because we're actually gonna sit and watch the game.
They tell you they don't ask, but I'm saying we don't ask them to do that. That's what I said.
Food over
they just come over with like a full spread. So last week it was like teriyaki chicken and rice, and it was good too. It was a homemade spinach and artichoke dip. What else they have? Pigs in a blanket. It was like a bunch of stuff, and I'm like, Jesus, it was good too. Then she used to bake. She used to bake for.
For a bake. She had her own cake shop.
It was good food. They do that like. They just come over and, like I said, feed our whole family, and we ain't got no small family, obviously. So, Sprite and cranberry juice. Oh, I like Sprite and cranberry juice. You should throw a little tequila in there.
Sprite and cranberry. They bring that out every Christmas. They like
cranberry Sprite.
Yeah.
And ginger ale.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm talking about like cranberry Sprite. Like they bring that out like late October.
Yeah, they do that ginger ale too.
I never know.
Yeah. Mark is a trip. He is. Hey, Stephanie. 4 days of 12 hours, like starting tomorrow? 4 days of 12 hours? 4 12s?
12s.
Oh, you know what? I actually wouldn't mind. I thought it was 3 12s.
Well, I used to do 3 12s. But you can get overtime. Obviously, you get over
Well,
anything
yeah, that
over
gotta
40
be
hours.
overtime. Yeah. I'm like, wait, that ain't adding up. That ain't adding up.
I
Yeah.
mean, 312s don't add up either because they used
It's
to
only
they
36.
fix it. Yeah, 312s don't add up either.
I could do, but if we, so obviously I work in like corporate, I work a desk job. But if they were to be like, y'all can work 3 12s, or I would probably end up picking the 4 10 hour
But they
days.
actually,
If they like you could work 4 10 hour days, I would do that.
I
Too.
can't remember what it's just out because obviously the West Coast, I feel like it's so far ahead of us on the East Coast, but it's actually a state out west that's actually proposing. It's supposed to be on the ballot next year, I believe. They proposed the 4 day work, the 4 day 10 hour work week. I forget what state it is, and they are like I said, it's supposed to be on the ballot next year and supposed to be voted on next year.
Because I feel like a lot of people only work 10 hours and like end up like some people end up working 10 hours anyway. Like especially working from home. I don't work 10 hours a day. But I do like I'll work a 10-hour span. Now I'm not sitting at my desk all 10 of those hours, but I do work a 10-hour span. Like I'll go to my desk and sit. If I'm just like down here doing something, I'll go to my desk and sit at 8 o'clock at night and do a few things. If I'm already down there, answer some emails and all of that, I will do. Like I don't mind doing that because I take my time back at other spots throughout the day. But I do work like a 10-hour span. Like when I'm down here with the kids in the morning getting them dressed, I'm sitting at my computer answering emails and stuff before I go to the gym. So it's like, I mean, well, that's a 12-hour span, 8 to 8. So I would totally be down for 4 10s or.
You got it better than 14s anyway. You just come and go when you please, besides meetings. So
I know, but you're still expected to technically work on Fridays, right? It's still a work day. Like if somebody needs something from you, you're expected
I don't think that proposal is like I don't know if that's like a corporate thing. I don't know how I don't forget exactly what's the proposal for the 4 or 10 hours, but I think I want to say it's a big I know it's a big medical push on the West Coast. So
but they already work 3 12, so why would you need 4 10s?
Like having doctors' office, like private practices and stuff being closed on Fridays or Mondays.
Well, why would you need a bill for that? If you're a private practice, you can do what you want.
Well, I'm just saying, I think it's just like the proposal is just to kind of get it like businesses thinking along that mindset. I don't know. To kind of get businesses thinking along that mindset of 4 10s as opposed to the 5 day, 8-hour work week.
Got it.
Which is actually a 10-hour day anyway, because you figure you got to get to and from work, taking a lunch break, you're in the office. It's a 10-hour day anyway.
Sure. Yeah. It's already a 10-hour day. What's staying in the office one more hour every day gonna do? Like that's fine if I don't have to come in that 5th day.
Yeah.
Like I'm good on that. Like yours, is vodka and ginger beer. I've never had ginger beer either.
That's how you make a Moscow.
But you can't. But people just drink ginger beer too.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying that's how you make it though.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I've never had ginger. Ginger beer is it's real beer.
Yeah.
Like with alcohol.
Yes.
Oh.
That's like you don't drink. That's kind of like you don't drink the one not imports. Imported. You don't drink beer anyway.
No.
But just like when you be seeing me drink when I do drink beer, now I can't think of the damn beer. Like when I be drinking Fatheads and stuff like that. It's not like the typical. I forget now. The name escapes me.
Raquel said it's not beer. She says like soda.
I mean, I've had ginger beer. No, I've had ginger beer before. A ginger tasting beer. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I'm obviously thinking along different lines. So
that's why I asked that because I thought somebody said that wasn't real beer. Ginger beer. Now I gotta look.
Oh, yeah. Gigi said they make a non-alcoholic ginger beer.
Okay.
So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Where we at? Thought y'all were pescatarian, girl.
That was a
That
long
went out
time
in
ago.
2020. We were pescatarian for I think it was like 6 months. It was a
That was a
while.
while. I
Because
mean,
we were eating until I found out I was pregnant with MJ. Because I remember we still had some of those Impossible Burgers. We were eating a bunch of Impossible Burgers and stuff. And then I found out I was pregnant with MJ, and I remember the smell of those Impossible Burgers. I was like, there's no way. I cannot. Like I smelled it when he was making it one day, and I was like, I cannot, absolutely not. And that was the last time I've had an Impossible Burger, and the last time we were pescatarian.
I mean, it's a shifted mindset. We definitely don't eat. I mean, I guess chicken, and that's more so because of the exercise kick. Is really how I get my protein. We get our protein in. Other than that, I mean, we like it a good steak every here and there, but for the most part, I mean,
We eat
this
steak every week.
chicken.
What do we here and there?
I'm just saying.
I bought 2 more filet mignons from Trader Joe's today.
But I bet you did.
Trader Joe's, they got the best filet mignons. I swear I love them. And it's a good
Filet
price.
mignon, period, from anywhere you buy from, it's gonna be. It doesn't have to be
Trader Joe's be good. What was you saying?
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it's just a mind shift. That's all. So.
What is being pescatarian?
Pescatarian, yeah.
It was cool though. Like we eat a lot of seafood anyway. We really, well, not anymore, but we really love seafood. And so, I mean, being able to eat that every day, I was good with that. And seafood is super low in calories, as long as you're not dousing it with a bunch of butter and stuff. Seafood is super low in calorie, depending on how you cook it. So,
not how you cook it. I mean, it was funny. We went out to eat last week, looking at the menu and something like the lobster tail was like 90 calories, and then the butter was like 260.
Yeah, it was like ridiculous. We went to Longhorn last Saturday, and it was like, oh my god! I don't even think I dipped my lobster tail in butter, because I was like, this is crazy. And it's funny. The more, I feel like the more you work out, the more you pay attention to actually what you're eating, the more I look at, like, we go to restaurants and I look at those menus, and I'm like, this meal is 2,000 calories. That's my entire calorie count for the day. Like, the more you look at that and realize just how many calories you're consuming, like, it makes you sick. Because you're like, you know how long I have to work out to burn 2,000 calories? Do you know what I have to do to burn off 2,000 calories? Like, everything. Like, I would have to work out probably for like 3 hours, 4 hours in a row to burn off 2,000 calories.
Because it had to be active calories.
No, it don't. Calories are calories. Calories are calories. First of all,
I keep telling you, I think I've cracked the code on what the active calories is. The active, that's why it only gives you credit for the active calories. You know why? Because it's saying that those total calories are the calories you would have burned regardless if you were working out or you were not working out. The watch is only tracking your active calories that you're actively burning, not the ones you would have burned regardless. The active calories that you burn.
It don't matter.
That your body is actively burning.
I didn't ask it to do that. I asked it to calculate how many calories I'm burning from this time frame to this time frame.
That's what it's telling you. It's telling you.
And it also tells me how many total calories.
Right. It says you actively burnt 500 calories, regardless. You totally burned 700. You was gonna burn those extra 200 calories regardless.
So
she'd be so mad. We go and I'd be like, we be exercising, and we'll end the session. I'd be like, oh man, I burned like 710, and I'd be like, how many did you burn? And she's like, 615. I'd be like, you burned 615 calories, dog, because she usually like 200 and some calories behind me. I was like, how many active calories? That didn't matter. That don't matter.
It don't. From the time I started this watch for my workout, this is how many calories I burn. And that's what I'm gonna count. Every time. I don't care.
So I'm gonna start saying I burned 900 calories.
Say what you want to say. That's your business. Hey, Jasmine. Oh, Jayla said apparently I haven't been keeping up yet. We ain't been pescatarian since 2020, girl.
Yeah, it's been a while.
2020. The world been too hard to be trying to restrict yourself. Pescatarian, you don't need to do all that.
No, I mean, it was a healthy lifestyle.
It was cool. It was cool. I remember the first week we did it, I was like we didn't cook like day 2. And then I was like, man, I think I was going to go to Chipotle. And he was like, what you gonna get from Chipotle? And I had completely forgot. And I was like, what are you talking about? What I'm gonna get? My usual. I get literally the same thing every time I go to Chipotle. And I'm like, what do you mean? What am I gonna get? Why are you asking me this? And he's like, what are you gonna get from Chipotle? And I'm like, I don't understand the question. Like, you know what I'm gonna get from Chipotle? And he just kept looking at me. It's like, ain't we supposed to be pescatarian? And I'm like, oh yeah, forgot about that.
Cause she do that with everything.
My mind be like,
everything we do.
one track until I get used to something else. Like my mind just like, this is how I think until something changes it. And I like, it takes me a minute to switch tracks. I swear it does. I swear it does. Oh, have a few people over for the Super Bowl. That'll be fun. I like those kind of friends. Yeah, tell them to come over and bring that teriyaki.
They're not coming over here. When I go, it's a completely different atmosphere. When I go watch the game at their house and they come over here and watch the game.
What do I do?
What do you mean? What do you do? Nothing. You don't participate in the game. You don't participate in the drinking.
Why do you mean participate in the game?
Because we're here to enjoy the game.
Okay, what would I bring to the game that you can't enjoy it? Because
it's nothing. But I'm telling you, it's a Super Bowl. They don't want to enjoy the game. People don't want to watch the game that way.
What am I doing?
Sitting here with your 4 kids. Why you sitting here
with
editing?
My 4 kids?
Why you sitting here editing? Yeah, I'm just being honest.
Whatever.
Will ain't text me about coming over here. I'm about 99% sure they either going somewhere or they hosting, and I will probably be where they are.
You're gonna be right.
I'm not.
Short staff, so working 6 days. I feel like that's like the
new norm.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately.
The norm for everything. Short staffed, healthcare especially. Healthcare especially. Which is really scary when you think about it, but
I work 10 hours pretty often because I work from home and have a salary. I think, yeah.
Like I said, I think most people do.
I think that's how I was before. That Friday, I was getting up. I would check emails on Friday, and it was kind of like, if it was nothing pressing, I'll catch you on Monday.
That's how I be too now. I'd be like trying everything I can to push every meeting to Monday. I try to work really, really hard Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I try to pack my schedule Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, so I can start ease into the week and start the week off not too bad. And then I want nothing on my calendar on Friday. So if I have any loose ends, anything to catch up on, I can do that on Fridays, and I don't have to it don't have to be just a hectic day. No one wants a hectic Friday. I feel like that's bullshit.
I think for companies are actually.
Fuck would you put a meeting on my calendar on Friday?
I feel like a lot of companies are actually switching from one, it was already kind of I feel like even before this switch, companies was a little more lax on Friday, but I think even more now people be kind of get it in before noon, even from videos and stuff I'll be watching. If you got meetings planned, get them done before noon on Friday, and nothing too heavy that we can't circle back with on Monday. Because I think people know, I'm probably pretty checked out. Either I'm checked out on Friday or I got shit I need to get wrapped up on Friday. Last thing I want is another meeting on Friday to discuss something we probably gonna need to talk about again on Monday anyway.
Yeah, I don't want to see you on Friday. Drink it a lot in Jamaica. Maybe I'll try it in Jamaica. We're going to Jamaica next month. I'm so excited. And we're going with friends. That's going to be really fun. We have never traveled. Well, I guess we just did. I was going to say we've never traveled really with other people. We've never
traveled just with a couple.
Yeah. So obviously we had our wedding and, in Mexico, and a bunch of people came. But yeah, we've never just traveled with another couples and not have to worry about our kids or, planning the wedding or being present for the, it's just going to be a vacation. It's going to be nice and relaxing. I feel like we need it. We freaking deserve it. And it is going to be so much fun. It's our first time in Jamaica. Y'all know we be in Cancun a lot. So this is our first time in Jamaica and I'm so excited. I cannot wait. I need to start shopping.
Shopping for what? For what?
I need a bathing suit cover.
Oh, you do not. No, you do not.
I need a bathing suit cover. I feel like I need one new bathing suit. Just one.
You got like, not even exaggerating, y'all. You got at least 17 bathing suits.
You be so extra.
How many? Unless you done threw some out.
So
unless you done
extra
threw
for
some.
no
Unless you done threw
reason.
some out, you got at least 17
No,
bathing
I
suits.
don't.
Let's go. We'll go count them after
Just
this.
make things up.
I do not. You don't got double digit bathing suits?
I might have 8.
You a damn lie. 8?
Yeah, that's all I got. That's it.
Camille, you probably bought 8 bathing suits in the last 2 years.
No, I have not. First of all, a lot of them was sent to me, and so they don't.
Oh, so those don't count.
No.
Oh.
They were sent to me by a company.
So we're not counting those bathing suits.
No, because I didn't pick them. I didn't purchase them.
You did pick them out.
Okay, but I didn't purchase them.
So
He just saying I gotta wear the same stuff year after
oh
year.
no! I like how you
year.
just tried to play that in there. Like I just was exaggerating. Like I was just making up the fact that you got all these bathing suits. You're gonna try to slide in the fact that you didn't pay for these, so they don't count.
Anyway, I need a new bathing suit cover. I need a couple.
Y'all see this shit that she be trying to pull? This is what I be talking about. Y'all be trying to call me crazy. Like I'll be going over the top. This is what I live with all the time.
I need a couple new outfits for dinner.
You don't. You got stuff in your closet that still got tags on it.
It's not Jamaica though. It doesn't scream Jamaica.
No, what screams Jamaica?
I'll know when I see it. And when I purchase it, you'll see it. The salad. Man, the salads be the worst. That's probably the worst thing to get on the menu. I like getting, that's why I just like.
I get the house salad. I do like the house salad.
Well, I don't know. We went last week and I just got meat and veggies. Well, it came with potatoes too, but I didn't eat the potatoes, and I just got meat and broccoli.
It ain't the salad, it's the dressing, and you gotta make sure that you. But that'd be the thing, like we used to do back in the day. Like you used to get 2 cups of dressing or something. Now you just get
French,
or extra sour cream.
Extra sour cream.
Yeah. Now you just they give you the small cup. You use that small cup, and that's it. And that's probably still like 300 or 400 calories in that small cup. But that's all you need. That's legit all you need, if not less than that small cup is what you need.
The funny thing is, like when I go to Chipotle, so like probably the last year, I've started getting my sour cream and I get the little hot sauce, which that's only like 10 calories for the whole cup. But I get
the hot sauce ain't nothing.
No, it's not. But I get the hot sauce and the sour cream on the side. And the funny thing is, when I go to put that on, I don't even use a quarter of the sour cream that they give me. So I'm like, if I were to let them drizzle that big ass spoon and all that sour cream on here, like that would be so many calories. And I was just consuming so many calories before. I don't know. I just, it comes on a bowl. I would just get it on the bowl. But now that I get it on the side, I'm like, oh my God.
I literally have to tell them when I go to, I don't frequent Chipotle, but when I do go there, I be telling them like light sour cream, and it will like still have like half the spoon.
Yeah,
I'd be like, you can put like a drop of that on. Like that's all I need is a dollop of what you have on that spoon. I don't even need.
That's why I just like give me the cup, and I literally don't even use a quarter of it, and it's plenty of sour cream. So, little tip: just get everything on the side. Wait, I cannot wait. Oh, Raquel, I cannot wait. I'm so excited.
Eat lots of jerk chicken. I've never had, that's a daily confession. I've never had jerk chicken. I've always heard like amazing things about jerk chicken. I've never had jerk chicken.
So much fun.
I got a front. I don't try new things in new places really. I know that sounds really, really bad, Raquel, but I'm always have this fear of like getting sick when I go out of the country. And like trying new food is gonna make me sick, and then I'm gonna be like on vacation sick, and that's always like been that and getting killed by like.
I get on nerves.
Just being that and getting killed by like foreign, like I'm the foreigner there, but being out of the country and like the mob robbing, like killing us in Cancun.
The Mexican cartel.
The cartel, right? The cartel down in Mexico, or like or a gang. They ain't gotta want me to kill me. You ain't gotta be wanted to be walking down the street, and some man just like it was men with big ass guns at the last mall we went to.
They
On
keeping
every,
us safe.
you're right. Why? Obviously, it's a need for them to be walking around with them big ass guns and just police walking up the beach, driving on.
Y'all ever been to Mexico? Like even so in Cabo and Cancun, both of them. It's just like if you like sitting on the beach, like it's just like they look like they're in the army and they're just like walking around with like rifles, like right on the beach. You know, just trying to. You know, Mexico is a dangerous country, so just trying to keep everybody safe.
United States is a dangerous country too.
Well, I don't know why we don't do that. We should be maybe. Our police don't act right. I don't know. But just walking on the beach with these big ass rifles, and they do the same thing. Like we were at the mall in Cancun.
Some of that is like an optical, make you feel safer than what you.
I don't know. Yeah. We were at the mall in Cancun, and guys, just a bunch of like people or police. I guess they were police officers.
Yeah.
What do you call them?
Federales.
The Federales? Is that what you would call them? But just walking around like literally big ass rifles. Just they'd be in the airport, they're in the malls. Like I don't know if we've never been to like an individual restaurant in Mexico. Which I would like to go to one. We always eat on our resort. But yeah, they're just like walking like it's just normally just walking around. Like just imagine walking in the mall and you just see a bunch of police officers just walking around with big ass rifles. Like that's like just rifles just out, just watching. That's like scary as hell. But it's the norm. Yeah, he extra, girl. He extra. Hey, Tasha.
Brianna said she was late.
Where you at?
Right above where you said I was extra.
Oh, hey, Brianna. No worries. Love Jamaica. Everybody says that. Like Jamaica was just my favorite. So I'm excited. I feel like I want to leave the resort and do like an excursion or something. And I don't know what else we're gonna get into. We're there for what, 5 days? Yeah. So I don't know what else we're gonna get into, but I just feel like everywhere kind of feels the same when you're on the resort. So I think the difference maker would be like going into the city. I think it'd be nice. It's going to be nice to see like people who look like us, like on the resort.
I don't know. When we go to the DR until they start talking, they look like us.
It's true. Like Dominicans are like Black people who speak Spanish. Like they start talking, they're like dark, like deeper complected. And it's funny because Dominicans, they're like on, I don't know. They come in so many different like they come in so many different shades. Like us, yeah. Even their, yeah. I was gonna say, but even so, like when I think of somebody like, and this is what I think, you know, society wants you to think, or what they like Dominicans have been portrayed as. But when I think of a Dominican, I think of like somebody like Cardi B. Or Cardi B, because if I didn't see, I was gonna say somebody like J-Lo. When I think of a Dominican,
J-Lo is like
she's Puerto Rican, I think.
I don't think.
But that's when I think of Dominican. That's what I think of. Somebody like J-Lo with like a slicked back ponytail, you know, with like a looser texture hair and stuff like that. But there's like Dominicans with like much darker than me, same hair texture that I got. You know, and they start speaking Spanish, you like, oh shit, I thought you were.
When I think of Dominican,
I always like a Black American.
I've always thought of Cardi B, like Cardi B type girls, and then like not Fat.
I would have thought Cardi B was Black though. She just
because she reminds me of the West Side of Cleveland. She reminds me.
I always thought Cardi B was Black until not always. I mean, she talked about being Dominican when she was in Love and Hip Hop when we first got introduced. Cardi
B looked like a Puerto Rican woman. She looked like.
I didn't think so.
Like I said, she reminds me. She is what I think of when I think about Dominican women. And then, like I said, somebody like not Fat Joe, but Big Pun. Somebody who I would think about like Dominican men, like. But that's not what Dominican people look like.
Is Big Pun Dominican? Was he Dominican?
You gonna say, was he Mexican? Yeah, he was Dominican.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I was.
Yeah, him and Fat Joe. Yeah.
Do they walk around with the big guns in Jamaica too? Is it the same thing? You don't understand. We need to have options for our vacation outfits. We do.
I need options too. I just don't need new options every time I go. I don't need to be like, oh, I'm going to an island. I need to buy 5 new short sets to
That's
swim
not what I
in.
do.
I need to buy 5 new shirts, 5 new pair of
Not
pants,
what I do.
2 pair. I don't need all that.
That's not what I do. That's not what I said. You make this stuff up.
I don't need 2 new bathing.
Per
I don't
usual.
need 2 new bathing suits because that's typically what you buy every time we go out of the country. 2 new bathing suits. That's how I know you got
'Cause
at
my
least
body
double
changes
digit.
a little
That's
bit,
how I know you.
and they fit differently. My body changes a little bit.
What about the ones? What about the times? Or you don't buy? She doesn't buy 2. You're right. That's wrong. She doesn't buy 2. She buys like 4. She takes 2 and then she tucks 2 and then she be like, I want to wear. I might wear these another time.
No, you just. I swear to God, you make shit up. I swear to God, if you look back on my vacation photos, I'm wearing the same bathing suit.
That's because you get down there and you don't be like, I don't want to wear these.
No.
That's typically what happens.
No.
That's typically what happens. And because I'll be like, wear this one. Because I'm the one who be like encouraging, like, oh, wear the little one. Wear this one. I don't want to wear. I don't want to wear it.
This robe is hot. Party to go to this weekend. Do I have dresses I could wear? Yes. Do I want to buy another outfit? Yes. Nothing wrong with it. I see nothing wrong with it at all.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with an new outfit every once in a while. There's nothing wrong. You make good money, buy the outfits, buy them. But is it like I don't understand.
No, you don't. It's not for you to understand.
I
didn't ask you to understand.
You're right. I'm just go read the next comment.
Brianna said it's delicious. I'm assuming she's talking about jerk chicken. Needs to try a patty with cocoa bread. What is a patty? A patty of what? Is that meat? Is it beef? A patty. What do you think a patty is? Like a hamburger patty?
Yeah, I would think it's meat. I would think it's some kind of meat if it's somehow if she's saying eat it with bread.
Why don't we just call it hamburger?
Because everything isn't conformed to American standards.
Okay, what's the patty?
I know you.
Tell us what a patty is, Brianna. Everyone was so nice. They feed you good. Last day, all I wanted was fruit. We had a ton of fun. That's cool. Hopefully, y'all, they can be so excited. We got one more month. I got one more month to lose a little.
Here we go. Just
a little more weight. Just tiny bit more. What?
Nothing. Read the next comment.
Is it bad that I want to lose a little more weight?
Nope, not at all.
Goodness.
Not at all.
Kel said it's scary. The guns, I know it's pretty, like we're used to it now, but I remember when we first went, I was like, what are they doing?
What's
like
really
to attack?
What's really, I don't even be like, I remember the first time going out of the country, it wasn't so much the guns when I seen them like at the mall and stuff. It was like you get in this car, you get off the airport one, and you step out the airport, they're there with guns. And you kind of like, whoa. And then you like pull up to your resort and they like standing in front of the resort with guns.
Armed guards in front of if you've never been, there's armed guards standing in front of the resort and like at the beginning of the resort and then at the door again. Yeah. Like it's like they don't be playing. They do not be playing. Went to the DR at the airport and they randomly took my passport for screening.
Oh, that would have freaked me out a little bit too.
Yeah.
I never had that. I'd have been like, you gotta.
Yeah.
I remember when we went to the DR, not just last time, but the time before last, and like the flight lady kept like was kind of insinuating that like I might have been followed. Like she kept asking me like, did somebody like she asked me like way more questions than they normally ask me about like, did anybody ask you to put anything in your bag? Did anybody? I told you about that when we was eating. Yeah. Anybody make you put anything in your bag? Did anybody follow you here? Are you being standing here against your will? It was kind of like, no. So I mean, I get it. I definitely understand it, but it was it's definitely different traveling when you go out of the country.
It is. Like that in Tulum, yeah. It's like I know it's like that all over Mexico. Well, I mean, I've only been to Cancun and Cabo, but I know it's like that in those two places, so
Mexico
I can
City
assume
and
Tulum as well.
Tijuana. It's like Tijuana is it's crazy.
Gotta make sure the tourists are safe. Right. That's how they make money. I feel that. That's how they make money. Oh, you're Jamaican? Dunsmore. Okay, so that's what everybody talks about. Dunsmore Falls. I'm not jumping off of that cliff though.
What's the new spot that they always talk about in Jamaica? What's the new spot that they say you gotta go to in Jamaica?
A new spot?
Nude. Nude.
You ain't going no new spot. I don't know why you playing. I don't know why you asking. You
I would.
No, you would not.
Yes, I would.
I don't believe you.
No.
I believe it when I see it.
Okay.
I'll go with you. I believe it when I see it.
I don't believe you would do that.
I would. I totally would. DR, they swore I was one of them. They kept speaking Spanish to me and refused to believe I was Dominican. Oh, man.
Yeah, we had the story. We went to for my birthday, we went there. That's when the lady was like so drunk at the party. She was like, they had to like watch her.
It was ridiculous.
They had to watch her at this pool party we went to because she was so drunk. And we bought her water and she just kept trying to stand up. And they like, you cannot stand up by this water, ma'am. You are like.
Auntie was acting crazy.
Too drunk.
She had to be probably in her 50s.
No, like her mid to late 40s.
She was like, and they were like, she was with some people and she was just so drunk. And they were like the manager and the staff are literally standing over her because they would not let her like get back in the water because she kept trying to get back in the water. Yeah. And she was tore up.
And it's always funny when you see drunk people because you see them later and they like so different. I remember seeing her later like that night and she was like super reserved because even when you could tell when somebody's starting to get too drunk and stuff like that because they start yelling and
it get but they'll like it just get like that sometimes. And when you sitting out there, I feel like you don't realize how drunk you are until it's too late. And you just sitting out there. No, you
feel it. Well, depends
because you sitting out you getting drink after drink after drink, and you just sitting out there. And that's why I like to try to make sure I eat all day because
I like to eat all day regardless.
Whatever. That MJ.
I think so.
But I like to try to eat all day so I'm not like getting too drunk because like it'll sneak up on you. You just be like, fuck.
Because it didn't sneak up on me. I only been drunk like that once, and that was because I just was drinking with the dudes.
Yeah, it'll sneak up on you. You gotta be careful. Dunn's River, Dolphin Cove, rafting on the Rio Grande. Girl, I ain't doing no rafting. Don't like a rafter. Look, I cannot swim, okay? First of all, I don't like to go in natural waters. I need some controlled waters. Pool me, please, okay? I don't want to go in nobody's, like, I don't even like to go on the beach. Like, ask Mark. He'd be so mad because he'd be like, I just want to get in the water. And I'd be like, I don't want to go on nobody's beach because it'd be stuff in that water. Fish be in that water. I really get controlled water me, okay? I like controlled waters. I am not rafting.
The ocean.
I don't want to be in nobody's ocean.
That's even like we went.
What ocean is Jamaica in? It's in the ocean? Or is it a sea?
Well, it's surrounded. I believe it borders the Atlantic. I believe it borders.
It would be the Atlantic if it's in the ocean. It would be the Atlantic. I know that.
It borders the Atlantic. I don't think it's.
Or is it a sea though?
It's a sea, or I want to say it's a.
Or what else? What other kind of water is it?
I want to say it definitely.
You don't know.
I want to say
water. Not borders.
Not Caribbean. Not.
Oh, the Caribbean Sea. It could be. It's in the Caribbean, right? Would Jamaica be considered the Caribbean?
I know. I want to say Atlantic.
It is the Caribbean Sea.
Oh.
Jamaica is in the Caribbean. It's an island in the Caribbean Sea, south of Cuba.
But the Atlantic would be over here, and then so is it like only the Caribbean Sea?
So they sound like. I asked what water borders Jamaica. Say the Caribbean Sea. What about it? Water borders Montego Bay? Just the Caribbean Sea. And it's the sea of the Atlantic Ocean in the tropics of the Western Hemisphere.
Okay.
So the Caribbeans. Okay. Where are we at?
That's like this last time when we went to
She gave us
Mexico.
some places: Dunn's River, Dolphin Cove, rafting on the Rio Grande. I said I probably ain't going no rafting, but
I can get on with some rafting.
I'm not.
I went and did what's the name?
We're gonna die.
We did me and my
Right.
boy, we did jet skis this last time, and we did some parasailing, which was awesome.
I'm so sad I missed the parasail.
Yeah, which was awesome.
Nothing like going to a black island. I know Stephanie been everywhere.
Yeah.
Stephanie been everywhere. Cardi is Dominican and she's Trinidadian too?
Yeah.
Did not know that. Trinidad and Tobago. We gotta go there too.
What did I do? When I don't do your girl like that, what did I do? Probably something you didn't talk
always be
about.
doing something to me. A meat patty. Okay, now what kind of meat?
Because I told you that you trying to American. Because Cece does try to American. Cece is the worst. Cece is, when you talk about American, this is
That's all I know.
American right here. Oh my, it was y'all.
That's all
I'm a. She gonna get mad because I'm about to expose her. For the longest time, Cece used to call Hispanic people Mexican people. And I used to have to tell Cece, you can't just go around calling just Hispanic people Mexican people. Not all Hispanic people are Mexican.
I didn't mean it to be offensive. But it just, I don't know. That's what my mom used to say.
Her dad too. I was like, this is no, dog. We cannot do that. We cannot do that. I was like, there's so many different kinds of Hispanic people.
I didn't know. That's how I grew up. Okay. Excuse me. I didn't know.
What other stuff? It's just so many. It's definitely a few culture things over the years that I've had to explain to them. Like, baby, no.
Whatever. So, okay. Brianna said it's a patty. Raquel says it's a meat patty. And I said, what kind of meat? That don't sit right with me. It's kind of like meatloaf. Like,
that's just ground beef.
I know what it is, but why would you call it just a loaf of meat?
Why
wouldn't you call it a beef loaf then? Why would you just call it a loaf? I don't want to eat a loaf of meat. That sounds gross. With ketchup sprinkled on top.
It's just meat.
It's fucking gross. I'm not eating that shit.
So if somebody if they call it a chicken loaf, would that make it?
First of all, meat shouldn't be in loaves. Let's talk about that.
Well, a burger is a kind of a loaf.
But they don't call it a loaf.
Call it a patty.
A meat shouldn't be in a loaf. That's not, a loaf is for bread.
Who says that?
Me. It's disgusting. My mother used to make meatloaf and I would gag. Like, why would you want to eat something called meatloaf?
It's just a piece of meat. You cook some potatoes with it. You're going to put the potatoes with the meat anyway.
It's gross. You can't do that.
You don't eat a lot of shit though.
I can't do that. It's a patty with beef so you can pick with beef or chicken or veggies. You can have a veggie patty.
Sounds like my speed.
What kind of veggies though? Like, I need to know all the facts. How do you make a chicken patty? I guess like a chicken sandwich.
What's the next comment?
I'm gonna have to see this in person.
I've seen it. I've just never had one.
Looks like an empanada. Okay, now have I had an empanada before?
No.
I think I have.
You never ate it.
You don't know my life. Okay. I don't know why you trying to act like you do.
No.
Oh my God. You just think you know everything about me. You don't?
You right. Excuse me.
Gosh. A whole other person.
When?
All the time. Jamaican patty recipe. Let's look at this. Oh, it does look like an empanada. Okay.
But you never had an empanada.
You don't know what I had, okay? You don't know.
When did you have an empanada?
I don't know. None of your business. It's not your business.
Okay.
Send you a DM with a picture. It's a nudist resort. Which one is a nudist resort?
You said what?
Raquel said it's a nudist resort. And I said, which one is the nudist resort? They do it for it. Oh, the rafting. They'll do the rafting for you. Oh, I've seen people on the bamboo raft. And it's like a relaxing thing on the river. Oh, I've seen people do that. You ever seen it?
Yeah.
And and some people, like I've seen some people, they're like rubbing mud on your legs, or they're giving you mud and you're putting it on your legs, kind of like when you get your pedicure done. I've seen that, actually. I know what you're talking about. So it's not like white water rafting. That's what I was thinking. I was like, we can't raft. We're going to die. We can't do that. Learn how to swim. It's a little too late for me now. I'm too old. My birthday's next Saturday, y'all. So I'll be 36. I'm like, I can't believe I'll be 36. But yeah, my birthday's next Saturday. So I'm excited about it. I don't know why I'm excited, but I'm excited. 35 was good. 36 will be even better. It's in the West Indies. Yes, Caribbean Sea. I think that, oh Lord, was when you said I called everybody Mexicans.
Oh, you did. Yeah.
Ooh, touring a rum distillery. That sounds like fun. Now, is rum so rum's Jamaican rum. That's right. Yeah. So rum's the Jamaican drink of choice. Like tequila is Mexican. Who drinks vodka?
I think that's like an English thing. I told you they make that from like potatoes.
It's like in the UK.
I think vodka. I know vodka is made from potatoes, so I'm pretty sure that would probably be like towards Europe and stuff like that.
Spaniards.
Something like that.
I don't know. Brianna said check your DMs.
No, I'm scared to.
I think she was gonna send us a picture of the patty.
Oh.
Let's see. Oh, wrong. I have like a million Instagram. What are we doing here? Oh. Where's the DMs?
Oh my God.
What is wrong with me? Why is it not showing up?
Because she probably sent it to your DM and you clicked out of it.
I thought it was our DM. Jamaican beef patties are sold frozen at Walmart. Girl, you know I don't like Walmart. I was in there today, and every time I go in there, it is just an unpleasant experience. I was in there all of 15 minutes, and I couldn't get out of there fast enough. Like, I cannot. I do not like Walmart at all. Watch the Grammys. I did not watch the Grammys at all.
Unfortunately, this looked like the year to watch that.
I know. And I heard the hip hop tribute was so good. Obviously, I did watch the replay of Beyonce. Is anybody going to see Beyonce? Is anybody going to see Beyonce? So,
it wasn't ours.
I'm looking for Jamaican beef patties. So this is a beef patty you've sent us here.
Oh, she's not gonna eat that. It's got onions and peppers in it.
But can I tell them not to put that in there? I could get it how I want, right? I should be able to get it how I want. Okay, but anyway, is anybody going to see Beyonce? So my group,
part of the conversation where I check out.
My group opens up on Sunday, and I'm so excited. I'm ready. We're gonna try to go to Tampa. He don't want to go, but we're going to go with another couple. And so me and the other wife are going to go see Beyonce.
There's no need for me to go see Beyonce.
And those two can do what they want. But we're going to try to go to Tampa. So I'm like, I'm so stressed out because I keep seeing people who tried to get it when this first group opened on Sunday. And everybody's like stressed out because the tickets sold out. So
the bots.
I'm so stressed right now. So I'm praying that we can get it on Sunday. I think it's the 12th. I think it opens up on Sunday. I gotta look at my
she's gonna do it on the Super Bowl
thing again. Well, I think the groups are opening up every week. So next week another group will open up. Because I signed up. I signed up for the pre-sale for Tampa, which was in Group B, and then Group C had Charlotte in there, and I signed up for the pre-sale for Charlotte and Pittsburgh too, because she's not coming to Cleveland. Meatloaf, Melissa. You like meatloaf? Said meatloaf is delicious. No age limit on learning how to swim. I know. I don't know.
Meatloaf is just meat. I don't understand how you don't like meat. It's just meat.
I don't know.
My mom never even cooked meatloaf. First time I think I ever had meatloaf, I was a grown man. My mom didn't do meatloaf. It was like, it's like you don't eat Salisbury steak either.
It's gross.
Salisbury steak is amazing.
Appleton Estate, they have tours. Rum tours? Oh, Appleton Rum. Okay. Okay. Have to get Jamaican rum. So we're going on a rum tour. Also, Shannon and Drew.
I'm not a big rum fan, but I will try the tour.
Yeah.
But I'm not a big rum fan.
Also, Shannon and Drew.
Maybe
Russians do vodka?
That's what I said. I know it was a them thing. I sound bad, but I knew it wasn't a us thing. It was a them thing. That's what I said out there. But
oh, Stephanie, you got your ticket. Okay, Stephanie got her ticket. Ray and nephew rum is overproof. What is overproof?
Jamaica. That means like over 100 proof.
Oh,
I might have to try that. I might have to try that though, because also like only rum that I really ever tried is we got what is Captain Morgan's. So I'm pretty sure that's like the bust down version of like.
That's rum. Not even. I don't even think you like that at the liquor store.
You don't. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't really.
It's like a 40 proof.
20 proof, 30 proof.
30 proof.
Yeah.
I'm trying. I never been so stressed over tickets. I know everybody's so stressed out, and I'm like, oh my God, I hope we get these. So me and the other girl we going with, like both of us are gonna be ready, finger on the button, all of our devices open, ready to push the button, and whoever get the tickets, you know. Like I'm so stressed out, and I hope it works out because I want to go to Tampa.
I should never have said Tampa.
Why not?
So now you're like, okay, we got, because I proposed, Pittsburgh is 2-hour drive.
Jayla got her tickets. Okay, girl.
We can make a 2-hour drive.
Stephanie got hers. Jayla got hers. Who knows? The tickets are too steep. So how much, if you don't mind me asking, how much did you end up paying, Stephanie and Jayla, if you don't mind saying? Stephanie's, well, I forgot where Jayla lives. Where you live, Jayla? Or where are you going to see the show? I know Stephanie's in Chicago, and I would assume the tickets are going to be higher in places like New York, Chicago, Atlanta, because we were thinking about New York, but I was like, the tickets are probably going to be super expensive, and they were also on his birthday weekend, and y'all know this is his 40th birthday, so he's like, I do not want to spend my 40th birthday with Beyonce, because I was trying to make it happen. I was like, we can go to New York, but I feel like the ticket prices are going to be much higher than in places like Pittsburgh or Tampa.
I want to go to New York. Oh my God, that was the worst.
You said you always want to go to New York. I was trying to make it happen for you. We're gonna have a good time.
We'd have got to New York. Anyway, I don't want to talk on that.
Whatever. Kim and Music Soul Child. I would love to see I'm not a big Kim fan, but I would love to see Music Soul Child.
I would love to see music.
That would be a good show.
If I could get like a Music Soul Child, Anthony Hamilton, and like Bilal.
Just like that neo soul vibe. That would be a great show.
Like Soul Sister is probably my favorite neo soul song ever. That and Long Walk.
Oh, Long Walk. Jill Scott got a lot of bangers.
Yeah. Oh, you love me. Yeah, that's me.
I introduced you to that song.
You did not introduce me to that song.
No. Yes, I did.
I don't know.
Oh.
I had heard that song before. There's another song you introduced me to by her. It wasn't You Love Me.
Yes, it was.
It wasn't that one. Because I had heard, because Trey remade that song.
Yeah, way later. I introduced you to that in that song came out when I was in high school.
Yeah, it wasn't that song you introduced me to, because I knew that song. But it was a song by Jill Scott that I love that you introduced me to. It wasn't that one, though. It wasn't that one.
Get ready to spend some real money. Ticketmaster is not playing. Well, that's all we figured. I was like, okay, if we go, if he doesn't want to go to the concert, that's fine. Because then I could just spend, the more money on just one ticket, and we could just have better seats.
No. That's not what we discussed. That's not what we discussed. That's not what we discussed. No.
That is exactly
we'll talk about that after this. That is not what I said. That is not what I said.
Yes, it is. That's what we talked about. Why is you playing in front of company?
And nobody said no better seats. We discussed.
Why is you playing in front of company?
Again.
We'll
talk after this live is over with. That is not what nobody said, oh, you can run it up now because I wasn't going. That is not what we discussed.
Hey, are you going to see him in April? Listen to his music when we were dating. Oh.
Who?
She said they're going to see Music Soul Child in April. She
Uh,
said they listened to his
he
music
was.
when they were dating
I
20
was.
years ago.
I was gonna.
I can't believe that those songs are that old.
He
Like,
was doing a show in Akron. Was it last week? And I was gonna take you for your birthday.
why didn't you?
Because what? Oh no, because it was like a dinner. It was like
So much fun.
Right. It was one of those. It was $100 a ticket for just Music Soul Child.
And dinner?
And then it was like $100. Yeah, Music Soul Child and dinner.
That's what we would have paid. We went to a nice dinner.
But it was like hosted.
And we get Music Soul
But it was like
Child.
gave me bad vibes because it was being. I don't want to slander his name on here because he's good for the city, but it's being hosted by like the one person who hosts like events like that, which kind of gave me vibes that the food wasn't that good ever since I had that food that time, and it wasn't the night we moved in here.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about? Remember the night we moved in here and I went and ate at the one restaurant and the fish was like horrible. He hosts everything in the city. Okay, don't worry about it. Like I said, I don't want to slander his name. It begins with an S. And his first name begins with an S, and his second name begins with an S.
You'll just tell me later because I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, that wasn't when we moved in here. Well,
it was the night we were supposed to move.
It was the night we were supposed to move in
right.
here, and we had to go back to my parents' house. Yeah, because our house almost burned down. Yeah, by the AT&T man. That was great. Yeah.
So it just gave me bad vibes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kim is amazing live, way better. See, and I think I know like one Kim song because they've like played all the time on the radio.
They play all his songs on the radio here.
I don't know, but I've never
like
been
his
a Kim
whole
fan.
album be on the radio.
I've always felt like Kim was like a little too old for me. Like,
but he's not though.
I think he is.
He's not.
I think Kim's like 50.
I don't think Kim's that old.
I think he is. He's like around the same age as like.
About to say mom and dad.
No.
I
was about to say like Kenny G. Why do I want to say Kenny G? Kenny Lattimore. I can never.
He didn't start making music until we didn't start knowing who he was until like 10 years ago.
Okay, Kim. Let's see how old Kim is. Kim is 53.
But he didn't start making music.
He's almost 20 years older than me.
He didn't start making music until like.
He's still, but if he started making music 10 years ago, I would have been 26. I probably wasn't listening to it close to.
Right, but he still make music like Music Soul Child and stuff like that.
I don't know. I've never been a huge Kim fan.
I'm not the hugest Kim fan, but yeah.
Are you going to see her in Atlanta? Oh, so J-Lo's tickets were only $273.
Only in 273 should not be used in the same sentence.
But that's in Atlanta too. I was thinking about I was going to have to pay like $300 or $400.
I know.
Or more.
I know.
Since you're not going, I could just we can get front row seats.
No. That's what you tried to push over the other night.
VIP.
And I said, no, that's not what we discussed. This is the real conversation in which we had when it came.
Oh my God, why?
What?
Did we make hide user on this channel? Did we make somebody what do you call it? I can't remember what you call it. Here come the bots. Yeah. So you're going to Atlanta. I feel like anytime you go somewhere like in the big cities like Atlanta, LA, New York, you always get like a special guest, which is so fun.
Oh yeah.
Like anytime Miami, I feel like you always get a special guest. Probably not the best seats, but I just got what I could get. I feel it. That's what we're going to have to do. Just get what's left. Shit, might not even be enough by the time we get on. Bought 3 tickets for one of the Chicago shows in July, and there were no tickets in the 300 range unless you were only looking for one ticket, of course. Multiple tickets were $580 plus. Ooh.
That's where our conversation started. I said, well, where do you want to stay at if we go into Tampa? Because you want to stay at the Holiday Inn, your prices you spend on your ticket is a lot different than if you want to stay at, I don't know.
I don't like the Holiday Inn.
You stay at the Howard Johnson.
I don't know why you playing. I don't know why you playing games.
I'm saying.
Ain't that what we said in college? And I made us come home
No, it was something like
because I
that.
was like, I'm not. I can't stay here.
We stayed at the Holiday Inn Express. It's a little nicer.
I don't like the Holiday Inn.
I don't know why.
I don't like it. Don't like it. I need a Marriott. A Hilton.
Okay. Well, lucky for you, you better hope that the prices aren't what Stephanie was saying out there.
Whatever.
$1,200 for Beyonce tickets? That's ridiculous.
She didn't say $1,200.
She said $580 for 2 people. That's before you
only paying for one ticket.
That's before you get into Ticketmaster fees. That's before you get into shipping fees. That's before you get into state taxes. That's before you get into convenience fees.
Don't be a negative Nancy.
That's like that's probably like $675 for one ticket.
It is not. Don't be a negative Nancy.
Yes, it is. That's like $675 for one ticket.
It's being a negative.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
Beyonce is a living legend.
What they got to do with me?
Nothing. You ain't going.
We could watch Homecoming on Netflix for free.
We have every day.
And it's free.
Beyonce is a living legend and we have to go see her.
We don't have to go. I ain't never. If you would have
like, I was listening to Beyonce during our workout last week, and he was like, I was listening to Resentment. Resentment is my song, man. Resentment is my damn song. So I was listening to Resentment during our lift session last week. And I was like, man, she meant that shit. Like, ain't no way she sung that song the way she did and didn't mean what she was saying. Like every syllable, she meant it. And he was like, yeah, I know. And then he was like, wait a minute. He's like, you listening to Resentment while we working out? And I was like, look, I mean, Beyonce works for every occasion.
She does not.
She does.
Never. No. Resentment.
Beyonce works for every occasion.
Like I said,
I was having a good workout too. The Dreamgirls soundtrack came on for a little bit. It was a whole Beyonce mix. It was great on Tidal. It was great. Great. Oh, y'all stressing me out about these tickets. Pray for me, y'all. I'm going in this weekend praying I could get mine. Pray for me. Oh, Lord. I am stressed out already. ATL or Nashville. Okay.
Hilton is the GOAT. Yeah, I can get with a Hilton. Not for $700 tickets. We ain't standing on Hilton.
You're being cheap.
I am being cheap. Being very frugal here.
He used to act like this, y'all.
Okay.
He used to spend money.
I do still spend money. Jay, I was thinking about going to see Wayne. And then I've been telling her, it was an interview Wayne recently did where the guy has said, you better wear a latex if you don't want that latex, saying that I'm latex. And Lil Wayne was like, oh man, that's cold. Who said that? And the dude was like, you did. And Wayne couldn't remember. He spit the most coldest line ever. Like, I ain't never going to see Wayne in live ever. Wayne ain't gonna be up there knowing none of his own lyrics. It's like, I want to see Wayne. I want to see Wayne in concert. I've never seen Wayne in concert. My bucket list concert, I've seen Jay. It's only 2 people I want to see in concert that I've never seen. And that is Cole and Drake. Only 2 people I want to see in concert. And I'm not paying more than $200 to go see either one of them.
We could look into a nice Airbnb.
I don't be scared to do Airbnbs. Man.
Why?
Just don't. The feeling of staying in somebody's house be weird for me. I don't know. We can look into it though.
And Tampa is like a tourist town. No. So I bet they got a ton of Airbnbs, nice ones.
Every city do. Not be the other.
No, thing. I mean like nice ones. Like probably people don't even stay in them.
That's like it was when we was thinking about going to Chicago, and none of them Airbnbs was like overly nice. And the ones that I was looking at in Chicago, there was a few of them that was. But we was also looking at bigger. I was looking at bigger, trying to find bigger space ones. So
these we would just need a 2-bedroom. $500 plus per person mark, not for 2. I wish. And the fees were like $150.
Yeah, that's per person, right? $500 per person. That's what I'm saying.
I can read.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't need you to read.
And the fees was $150, like I said.
But that's just in Chicago. Not in Tampa. Chicago's a much more sophisticated city than Tampa.
Like I said,
we don't need those Chicago price vibes. No more talking, Stephanie.
I already know.
She
ain't got to tell me. I already know. And not because for one,
Jayla only spent $273 for ATL. I just want to point that out. Okay. We don't need Stephanie's negative energy here. No more. The concert tickets are high, and I don't know who sets them though. Is it the venue, or is it a mix between the venue and the person? Like who sets it? I would assume it's the venue because they're like people are going to pay whatever to see Beyonce.
Well,
so we gonna charge.
I mean, it depends on what the negotiation fee is. Because if Beyonce which Beyonce probably not getting gate fees anymore, because she probably like I got a set price.
Yeah, she probably getting an upfront
price that you're gonna pay me at the door to walk through the door. So if that's the case, she ain't working the door. Then the venue has decided that this is what we're gonna pay you. We're gonna pay Beyonce, I don't know, $2 million to come do this show tonight. Then they gotta recoup that money. Yeah, plus they money to be able to make a profit.
Yeah.
And she might have a negotiated fee at different venues. At every venue probably ain't the same fare.
Yeah.
So
that's why I think Tampa would be a better place to go to than like Miami. Yeah, like if you don't go to Florida, Tampa's probably gonna be cheaper than Miami. Yeah. And Pittsburgh probably gonna be cheaper too.
Yeah, Pittsburgh probably would be.
Well, we can't go there now. We gotta go. We try to see what tickets we get. We might even get Tampa tickets.
14 minutes. So I'm going to play 2K.
Yeah. Take my tickets to Forbes so I could be a billionaire like B. I feel you, Jasmine.
Yeah, ain't nobody paying. No.
Lots of people are paying it actually.
There's nobody I want to see in the world that's worth me giving up $500 of my money.
She's the only one.
There's no person walking that they was like, oh, they was like, oh, would you pay? No, I would not pay. If this came with even a meet and greet afterwards, and I got to take a picture, I'm still nobody that I would pay $500 to do that with.
I might sell one of our kids for that. Get to meet Beyonce. We get to hang out.
You're not gonna get to hang out. She's gonna be like, oh, what's your name?
We get to hang out.
Let's take this picture. Bye.
We get to hang out with Beyonce. Yeah.
Ain't never met ain't nobody worth $500 of my time to meet. Nobody.
Wayne's tickets were cheaper, yeah. Tampa, Chicago, Atlanta. Yeah, but Stephanie's saying the Chicago tickets were higher. Well, I guess as you said, that was all you could get though. Chicago, you should look. Oh, we're not going to Chicago. We're going to either Tampa or Pittsburgh or Charlotte. One of those. Not Tampa. Not Chicago. I'm hoping it's, I don't know. I don't care if it's Charlotte either. We've never hung out in Charlotte.
No. I have, but no.
Oh yeah.
When I went down there for work.
Oh yeah. Forgot. Said Mark, are you looking for a nursing job?
No.
He done with nursing. Said we could live on the street before we go to nursing. Back to nursing.
Yeah, I mean, if I had to go back to medical nursing, I could. My friend my homie asked me about that when I was talking to him on Sunday. He brought that up. And that is literally like a last resort. I would probably go back to the car industry before I went back to nursing. It's definitely higher up there before I even consider going back to nursing. And there's no disrespect to nurses. I love nurses. I love the medical field. I appreciate, it sounds bad the way I'm saying it, but I love and appreciate everything they do. But I desire to never do that job ever again in life.
No wrong with it.
I actually had a really good update on yesterday's video. I actually had a really good job interview today. I got a second meeting actually with the director of the company and director of the department, and the director of the marketing department also next Wednesday. So good vibes.
Yeah, send some good vibes our way. I'm excited. I'm excited for him. I am very proud of you. I'm saying it publicly. I'm very proud of you in the way you've been going about this, and you've been in really good spirits. I love that. You have been.
Besides my rants, those is probably like the most down I've been or frustrated I've shown throughout these past.
I mean, it's a rough time.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was just talking to a friend. Um, she actually got laid off in November, and I was just kind of talking to her about how her job search was going. And she's in HR like me, and she was just saying it's just rough. It's rough, and she's gotten a few leads, but nothing real solid. And I've heard that story from so many people, and I know it's just a rough time out there. It's I was gonna say it's a rough time to get laid off, but I guess if everybody wasn't getting laid off, it wouldn't be a rough time. So the jobs would be there to snatch up another one. But it's a rough time out there. And so if you're going through that, if you know somebody going through that, just try to be encouraging as much as you can, because I know not knowing what the future holds can be very, like, just the uncertainty can be very scary, especially to people who may not have had a safety net as far as money goes, and a plan on what to do if they lost their job. So it's just a bad time in this terrible market right now. So hopefully it turns around soon. I feel like just 6-7 months ago, 8 months ago, we were sitting there talking about how great the job market was and how much, like, how many jobs are out there, and it turned like that, like, so quickly.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, good vibes, good spirits. Like I said, great interview today. The lady loved me, so we're just gonna keep the good energy going. I told CC, like I told you guys in the video, I'm gonna be kind to myself this month and next month. Now, if I ain't got a job by April, you might see a different mark on these videos. But this month and next month, I am gonna be very kind to myself. So.
And the nice thing is, I mean, the nice thing, with us, and I realize everybody isn't this fortunate, but we can kind of sit back and, you can be a little picky on what you want to do.
Oh yeah, I mean, I turned down 2 interviews this week.
Yeah.
So yeah.
You don't have to just take anything.
Yeah, no, that was me. Yeah, I turned down 2 interviews this week. So, and then I actually emailed the one lady back because who wouldn't tell me what the job was. And I'm like,
yeah. It was like a recruiter, and he like, I don't know how to say, like, this sounds kind of weird. And it was like a recruiter who was basically like, you come in and talk to we got some job openings, come in and talk to the hiring manager. And I was like, what kind of jobs? He like, she ain't tell me. I'm like, who's the hiring manager? What's their name? She just said, come in and talk to the hiring manager. The hiring manager of what? Like, who does, like, no, that don't even sound right. Yeah. I mean, they gave him an address to come to, and the website looks legit, but it was just like, anybody could put a website in their email, in their email signature.
It's so many scams out here, y'all. Even like in the job market industry. That's nothing. Like, there's like as many good hits as I've gotten. I've gotten scam hits back. Like, I got hit by like this person like asking me like to like write an essay, like 10 essay question answers and send it back to them. And I emailed the one person to do who I was like, this don't look right, babe. The one dude, and we went looking on his LinkedIn. Yeah. He never emailed me back.
Yeah. Oh my Jesus. Not only do you have to worry about, like, you're trying to sit here and find a job after this, catastrophic thing has happened and you lost your other job, but then you got to worry about like all these other people out here, which is just another layer of negativity on top of what's already a tough situation,
Trying to take advantage of you being in a rough position.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah. Oh my God. So I wanted to give you a realistic view of what you might expect. My cousin got tickets on Monday in the 100 section for $400. In the 100 section, though? Today, the same tickets in the section were $900. Ugh.
Well, that's also because of the bots. Like, bots are so... That's because people just... What they're doing is these bots buying up all the tickets, and then they turning around and they selling them to you. They do the same thing in the shoe industry, the shoe market. That's why I hate resales. Which actually resellers have the shoe industry and the gaming industry have caught up to bots. I don't know. The ticket industry is still a little behind in the game when it comes to bots, but bots like ruin everything.
Sucks. to the Carolinas. Girl, if I can't get these Tampa tickets, Charlotte, I'll be on here next week talking about well, no, I should already have them by then. But either way, next weekend will be my weekend, and I'll be trying to get to Charlotte if I cannot get these Tampa tickets, because Tampa's the only show I think in this group B that I was interested in. So the next set of shows would be Group C, and that's what I would look for. Bucket list concert: Stevie Wonder, husband Billy Joel. Billy Joel, okay, okay, diversity. I see you. A lot of money to be made in nursing. Just got back from my third travel
Yeah,
assignment.
travel nurses make bank. Don't get me wrong, but that would be the other thing. I got it's funny. Speaking of which, I actually got hit up by them, emailed by her today saying she want to talk to me again next week.
Who was that? Her?
My old company.
Oh,
they want to speak to me next week. I actually got a pretty decent offer on the table, but it requires like 1 week of traveling, 1 week at home, 1 week of traveling, 1 week at home. And it's kind of like, I'm not in a position to turn that down per se, but that's a lot of stress on her. And then these 4 kids to be like gone that much.
Especially like our kids are into a lot of stuff. And to be going to like 3 different practices a week and games and getting these kids places and do it, like it would be so hard to have him in a travel job, but the offer's really, really good. It's actually a step up from a kind of nice step up from what he was making before. But I've told y'all before, money is not the end all be all, especially if it's just gonna put stress on us and stress on the family. Like, because if I'm stressed, I'm quite sure I'm gonna be stressing him out. And like, it's just, but we'll see how everything turns out. Y'all just keep us in y'all thoughts and prayers. That would be so great. Yeah, I know. It's like I said, like just like 7, 8 months ago, we were sitting here like, oh, there's an employee shortage, and all these companies were begging for people to come work, good jobs, and now it's the 2-year-olds up running around. I feel like I say this every time we get on live, and I just be like, MJ, like I be thinking he gonna get better because he's getting older. He'll be 3 in May. But Lord, he be like stressing us the F out. I'm telling you. Oh, definitely. Yes. Huge difference. To have both parents available and here. Like this last year with him working a work from home job, like y'all know he was in the car industry before. And so he had to go into the office every day, and he would work Saturdays, and it was long hours. So he wasn't get home 8 o'clock, sometimes 9 o'clock, and he leave the house at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. And so all of that's like after work when the kids get home, that's all on me basically to almost the kids go to bed. And it was a lot. So this last year, he was in his hybrid role, and it was the most amazing thing for us, like our marriage and our family. We were able to really like focus on each other and focus on family. We were able to do fun shit. Like this summer, every Saturday we tried to take the kids to do something fun, whether it be just walk at the beach, go to a museum. We were able to do all of that stuff because he was home every Saturday and he didn't have to like take off. We were able to obviously take trips and do all types of things. And it was the best, man. And so hopefully, I'm hoping, we can still find something that he likes with pretty much that same schedule, so we can continue that. Because I just don't feel like I don't want to go back. So, but I know obviously you get to a point where the job market, like he's getting a lot of hits on his resume, which is great. It's just about like how good the hits are and what he actually wants. And like I said, we're still in a good position where he doesn't have to just like take the first thing that comes. But when you get a really good offer, it's really hard to turn it down. So, how are the hotels in downtown Cleveland? We have good hotels in downtown Cleveland.
Yeah.
They're just okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, apparently they're just okay.
What's a good hotel? They clean. I mean,
The Aloft is a very nice hotel.
they got a room with beds.
Okay, so how would you rate? Okay, so
I don't think the Holiday Inn Express is bad.
You're right. So he's not the person to ask. But yeah, we have good ones. We have the Aloft is down. We have a lot of hotels downtown. Like I don't know.
Ain't nothing wrong with the Holiday Inn Express. Your ass just bougie. You just it's a clean. Is it clean? Is the hotel clean? That's what I care about. Is the hotel clean? Is it she? Because let you tell it. It don't matter if we go stay at the most 5-star resort, 5-star hotel, or a 3-star hotel. We still got to do the same thing. We walk in with the sheets, so it don't really matter.
Not the sheets, the cover.
Okay, so it don't really matter.
You've been starting to do it too.
I'm just saying.
So I don't like to use the cover on the bed.
Or the expensive pillows gotta go. So
yeah, because they don't wash those pillows. Like they wash the pillow covers of like the regular pillows that you sleep on, but those decorative pillows that they just put on the bed, they don't wash them pillows. You don't know what's on them. That's nasty. So yeah, I take those pillows off, and then the actual bedspread, like the they don't be washing that every time. I don't believe it.
So it don't matter if it's a 5-star, if it's a 5-star hotel or a 3-star hotel, and they ain't clean. What do it matter?
Like I said, I take that off.
So you ain't got no
y'all in the bedspread. Y'all the bed like.
So you ain't got no answer for that. So you ain't got no answer for that.
Not doing that. Now the sheets they wash. I'm okay with sleeping in the sheets, but I'm not the top cover. I don't want the top cover to touch me. We gotta take it off and put it on the side. And then, like I said, them decorative pillows, that's just nasty. You don't know what's on those. Don't touch them, y'all.
They was on the bed.
You're right. Now push them off every time.
But they touching the pillows that we sleep on.
Don't touch them pillows.
They touched the sheet that we was gonna lay on.
Kick them off. Do not lay on them. He'll lay right on them, or just walk in the room with his bare feet.
If it's a 5-star hotel, why do I need to walk around with shoes on?
You need to have on shoes.
It's a 5-star hotel.
You need to have on shoes.
Like I said,
y'all be doing that. You need to have on shoes. Don't get that foot fungus.
It's a 5-star hotel.
Whatever.
I don't care if it's a 5-star hotel.
Y'all coming to Cleveland for 6 days? For what? Foot fungus. Thank you. Jasmine said, you gonna get a foot fungus. Thank you.
God willing, in 39 years, I ain't never had one. So.
Thank you. No, but it's some nice hotels downtown. It's a lot of them.
Yeah, because they stupid expensive. Because I was actually looking at getting some for Cece's birthday next week, and I cannot find a hotel cheaper going right now for less than $225 in downtown Cleveland this week.
Yeah, it's a lot of good hotels down there, so you'll be good. We got tons. It's downtown. We have a ton of them.
We actually just got a ton of them when we started trying to host stuff here. But yeah, there's a nice bevy of hotels to choose from here. Yeah. If you want to go to casino, there are now. If you want to be a one where you don't have to leave the building and go kick it like at the casino and stuff, there are a couple that you want to try to stick with. But
yeah, because the Renaissance, that's connected to Tower City, and that one ain't bad.
Yeah, no,
the Ritz-Carlton is connected to Tower City to the casino too, but it's like the Ritz-Carlton wasn't that great.
I'm gonna say it's a couple.
It's okay, but the Ritz.
None of this. I feel like
I've never. The NBA players stay though.
I haven't been to a hotel where I was like, "Oh, this is so nice," that I was just blown away. Besides like Bellamere Suites, and when we go to our resorts, other than that, like I feel like it's got a nice bed. I'm like more so like, "Oh, damn, I got a microwave." When I walk into a nice hotel, like other than that, it'd be like it's a nice, comfortable bed. It's got a dresser. It's got a TV. It's got a bathroom. Like,
watch that.
That's it. It's got a bathroom. Like, nothing really blow me over the top when I go to a hotel room. Like when we stayed at that one Aloft, like the Alofts try to make their rooms like funky and like colorful now, and like where they try to like design them. Like, yeah. But other than that, yeah, hotel be a hotel.
It was pretty good. Yes, as you can see, it's gone. So it was actually really good. It would taste like a blue sparkling Moscato. Yeah. Opera Prima sparkling wine. Like I said, it was like $7, $8, $7 to $10, something like that at the grocery store. If you're interested, it was pretty good, and they had different colors too. I think they had a pink one, a purple one, blue. They had like all different colors. So we opted for the blue. But yeah, so 6 days in Cleveland. Enjoy.
When?
Oh
Because
yeah,
that's a whole like Cleveland right now versus Cleveland in
that's
like
true.
May, June is a completely different Cleveland.
That's very, very true. There's a lot of good stuff to do downtown. I feel like in the summertime, there's tons of stuff.
Like Cleveland.
Oh, October is really pretty.
Cleveland from like May through like October, I would put Cleveland next to damn near any city, and outside of like probably like your places with like a great beach. Outside of that, like I put it downtown Cleveland next to a Chicago. It's a baby. I always call Cleveland like a baby version of Chicago. Like it's like a baby version of what I would think about if you went to Chicago. I put it next to Charlotte. I put it next to a lot of cities. I mean, it's a lot of good things to do in Cleveland.
It is, and it's very pretty here. I feel like it's very, very pretty here in the fall. In October, it's really nice, especially early October.
Yeah, you still like
70 degrees.
It's like you can go outside with like a nice jacket, some jeans on. Yeah, Cleveland is a pretty city. There's certain parts you want to stay out of, but that's any city.
I'm gonna say that's every city.
Yeah.
So, all right, y'all. It's after 11 o'clock. We gotta get up and work out in the morning. Yeah, tomorrow's Friday. I'm like, what we gotta do? Yeah, we gotta get up and work out in the morning. So thank you guys for joining us. It's been fun. Same time, same place, 2 weeks from now, which would be what's today? The 9th? Best time to come to Chicago or the Midwest is summer and fall. Agreed. Even though it was hot as shit when we went to Chicago. What was it, 2 years ago?
That was June, yeah.
It was early June, though. It was like the second week of June.
Super hot. It was nice. It was like 80 degrees. It was not. It was like the 80s.
It was like 90 degrees.
It was not, because I wasn't like super uncomfortable. Like not one day we was there.
It was really hot.
And no, because it was even nice the night when we met Stephanie. It was like really
hot.
It was not super hot the night we met Stephanie.
I mean, it was no hotter than Cleveland, but it was hot.
It was like 80 degrees outside.
It was like 90. Even when I went to Chicago last summer, I was in July. That was like in mid-July, but it was hot as fuck last summer. We were really hot then when we went. But okay. Thank you guys for joining us. It's been so fun. We'll be back 2 weeks, same time, same place. Everybody be safe. Nice chatting with you guys. And when's the next video going live?
Monday or Tuesday. I gotta shoot it. We daily vloggers now, so I gotta pick up the camera.
A daily vloggers mean video goes up daily.
No, it goes up when I feel
like it.
It means I would film every day, and I put it up when I feel like it.
Anyway, we'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.
Bye.